So here was Stuart Boardley after, quite stunning victory today, 5-1 at Maldon and Tiptree, which confirms that playoff position. Stuart, you must be delighted.
Yeah, great performance from start to finish, I thought. Maldon are always going to be dangerous, got very good players and are one of the better sides in the league, and if I'm honest with you, I'm surprised they're not in that top 5 or 6. So to come here and win convincingly is really, really satisfying.
Looking at the game from the sides, the first 10 minutes they were playing some very good passing football, weren't they, Maldon? But then all of a sudden you just seemed, I don't know if you made a change to the formation, but you just seemed to click and we just took control there on, really. Yeah,
they didn't set up how we expected, if I'm honest. So, Abe's done me a bit there, and it took us sort of 10-15 minutes to kind of get to grips with their system, and then we tweaked a few things, not necessarily in terms of our lineup or our shape, but just more in the way we set out to defend. So, and then I think we, once we got that foothold in the game, I thought we started to play some decent stuff of our own, and then the goals came at really good times. So, I've been sort of bemoaning the lads most of the season about not being ruthless enough and not taking our chances, but today I thought they really did do that and put Maldon to the sword. Yeah,
you took the words out of my mouth there. I was going to say every week you tell me how we're not killing games off, but that's some way to do it today. Obviously that result, with Graze's result, that confirms it now. It gives you a bit of a free hit at Saturday, if you like, at home to Coggeshall before we guarantee some playoffs next Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to kind of know what to do as a manager. I think we've got to strike a balance between getting that momentum and not risking players that are perhaps got little injury niggles and bits and pieces like that, which inevitably you have at this stage of the season. So it'll be a tough one next week, and Coggeshall are on a good run of form, and they're a really good sort of rejuvenated side this last sort of 7-8 games. So it will certainly be tough, and hopefully we get a decent crowd to come and kind of push us on in that final one as we head into the playoffs on Tuesday night. Okay,
well, I just heard the club are doing pay what you want on Saturday to try and get the whole town there, basically, so fingers crossed on that. I suppose one of the biggest things you could look at as well by confirming it today is the fact that now gives you 8 days to prepare, minus that game of course, 8 days to prepare for that, whereas that had been a tough ask if you'd confirmed it on Saturday.
Yeah,
3 day ahead.
100%. Yeah, it's there's a quick turnaround of games. This weekend itself, the Easter weekend was challenging because we sort of Saturday, Monday, hard pitches, big games, and that was hard enough in itself. But to turn the side around for Saturday and then straight away for Tuesday and then hopefully Friday would have been a big ask. So yeah, it certainly gives us a little bit more breathing space, which in all fairness, all of those playoff teams above us will have as well. So. Okay,
anyone stand out for you today? Talk on the sidelines was Andre Hassan Ali today. What a game he had.
I thought both wingers were outstanding. I thought Henry, without having these kind of most thrilling game on the ball, I felt he worked incredibly hard, and that's probably something I've been really critical of him at times this season. But today he was outstanding. But I wouldn't like to sort of single anyone out, because that's a real team performance from 1 to 16 or however many got on the pitch was outstanding.
Yeah, and of course celebrations at the end said it all. And a quick word for the fans who travelled today.
Yeah,
good numbers today.
Fantastic again. I'm just really pleased for them that we've given them what I sort of set out that we wanted to do at the start of the season. And more to the point, the players have given it to them. They've worked incredibly hard, and if you was to look at the league table in sort of like end of October, November, you wouldn't have even dreamt that this was possible. I think there was a real belief, certainly from myself and the staff and the players in the dressing room, that we could get there, and we certainly have.
Okay, well, congratulations, I say, from all the fans, on their behalf. I'm one myself, to save that performance of the season until when it really mattered at the end there is just beyond epic, really. And thanks a lot, congratulations, and good luck in the playoffs.
Thanks a lot.